So let us continue with this session 1, part 2, imperfect market. So coming to imperfect market, where competitive if the actions of one or more buyers and sellers have influence on the price. So the first under imperfect competition we'll be seeing about the monopoly. So the meaning monopoly means mono means single and poly means selling. So thus monopoly implies one single seller of a product in the market. A monopoly is understood as a market situation in which there is only one seller or producer. He controls the entire supply of a single commodity. It is a single commodity as a commodity has no substitutions. So we have only one single producer, or you can say one seller, and that is called as the monopoly market. So if in a market there is only one seller of a product and there is no competition at all of any sort, such situation is called as a pure or a perfect or absolute monopoly. In absolute monopoly, the firm and industries are one. There is no distinction between the firm and the industries. Any change in the price of the other commodities, they do not have any impact on the commodity of the monopolist, as they are only one single producer. So we cannot call them as a firm, as it is just an industry, because they are only one single producer or seller. And in a pure monopoly, there exists in local public utility industries where we can say gas, electricity, water supply. So these are all only one single producers. So they can be called as monopoly. In a pure monopoly, the position of the seller is very, very powerful, since they do not have any substitute, and pricing can be fixed to their liking. I think electricity can be given as the best example of a monopoly market. How do we determine the prices under monopoly? So the firm under monopoly, they face a downward sloping demand curve or an average curve. So the average revenue falls as more units of output are being sold. So when you sell a lot of, when there is an increase in your sales, automatically the average revenue curve starts to come down. So the marginal revenue is less than the average revenue. In other words, under monopoly, your MR is below your AR curve. So let me show you in the diagram. So here your MR curve is below your AR curve. That is your average revenue curve, which is also called as your demand curve. As you can see, D is equal to AR. So that can be called as your demand curve. So the equilibrium level in a monopoly is that the level of output in which your marginal revenue is equal to your marginal cost. So the producer will continue to produce as long as your marginal revenue does not exceed your marginal cost. So at a point where your MR is equal to MC, is the profit will be maximizing, and beyond this point the producer will stop producing. For example, let's say here you can see your marginal cost curve and your marginal revenue curve. So these two curves intersect at a point, and this point is called as your equilibrium, and which is nothing but a point where you start producing your product output, and you can also earn a total profit, and you can also increase your profit. So a monopoly maximizes the profit by producing when your MR is equal to your MC. Okay, output. So whereas in break even occurs, when do a break even output occurs is when your AR is equal to your AC. So here you can see this point is your break even point when your demand curve, that is your average revenue curve, is equal to your marginal cost. So this is where your break even point occurs. So every output between these 2 points is profitable. So the total profit, as you can see in the shaded area, it is given. Okay, so with this we'll be ending this first session, and the remaining topics will be seen in the next session, that is session 2. And I thank you all. If you have any questions or doubts, you can leave your doubts in the comments box below. Thank you.